obviously, no matter what happens, people went fucking bananas mode on it. Johnny Depp's not even here. He's in like England or something. People went fucking ape mode on this, and people lost their minds because it is a really toxic fucking powder keg of like post Me Too attitudes, a lot of incels, and also like the patriarchal attitude that is like being reversed in some ways to showcase that like no, women can also lie, or women can also be abusive to their male partners in a relationship, while simultaneously like kicking in like all the parasocial feelings that people have towards like a beloved child's actor back in the day, like Johnny Depp, that people personally fucking loved. And think is literally Captain Jack Sparrow. And here you have it. I mean, yeah, this trial was so popping that it got fucking Asmongold and XQC and Pokimane to wake up at like 5 a.m. to cover it, okay? That should tell you something. It got fucking Twitch streamers to wake the fuck up before like 5 a.m., their respective times, to cover it non-fucking stop. Nothing else would be able to do that for anybody, okay? I have no horse in this race. I literally don't care. I have no horse in this race either, to be fair, because I do think that ultimately, Johnny Depp actually achieved, like I said, time and time again, I do think that he achieved his main goal of like showcasing that he too was victimized in this relationship by Amber Heard. I think he did that very successfully, perhaps even too successfully. Okay? Perhaps too successfully. I would wake up anytime for 360,000 viewers. Oh, no, for sure. If only people put this much effort and attention to the important things, yes, it does. Does it make me sad that people don't care about fucking school shootings and numerous other things that are happening in the world instead of this thing, which is like, fancy palace intrigue, Hollywood bullshit, two narcissists that are abusive to one another, airing out their dirty laundry in public. Of course I do. But ultimately, it doesn't fucking matter because people do care about this way more, so we're just going to fucking look at it. This is fucking crazy. Woo! Johnny's coward ass isn't even there. What's the deal with that? I don't fucking know. I mean, I wouldn't call him a coward ass, but bro, this is like, we can't even watch this, dude. I don't know what's going on. Like, YouTube live streams are broken, brother. They're fucking broken. You can't even fucking watch this appropriately on most of these channels, dude. I'm just gonna stay on this one. I don't want to fucking lose anything.
All right, Mr. Foreperson, is this the verdict of the jury?
Yes.
All right, is it unanimous?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. James?
Unanimous? Oh shit. Oh shit. I mean, of course.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911,
Gamba prediction?
Mr. Depp's claim against Ms. Heard. 1. As to the statement appearing in the online op-ed entitled, Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition, quote, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change, end quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that, question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes.
Oh,
question, the statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes.
Oh
question,
my God. The internet is going to be fucking
was designed
insane.
And intended by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes.
That is a fucking
question,
bananas,
due to circumstances
dude.
surrounding the publication of the statement,
Ooh.
it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp? Answer, yes. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven, by clear and convincing evidence, that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer,
Incel's
yes.
gonna be mad at you on Twitter? I don't give a fuck. Incels are always mad at me on Twitter. That is fucking
2.
bananas,
As to the
dude.
statement appearing in the op-ed entitled "A Transformative Moment for Women" in the Washington Post print edition and the online op-ed, Amber Heard, I spoke up
That's
against sexual
crazy.
violence and faced our
Looks
culture's
like you
wrath.
underestimated how much the
That
U.S.
has to
system
change.
hates women over
in the
free
Washington
speech.
Post online edition. Quote, then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing domestic abuse, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath
That's
for women who speak
This is
out. End
insane.
quote.
I don't think people
Do you
understand.
find that Mr. Depp
This
has
does
proven
not
all
happen,
the elements
chat.
of defamation?
This does not
Answer,
happen in
yes.
America. I don't think
Has
there's
Mr.
ever
Depp
been
proven
a
by a
singular
greater weight of the
instance
evidence
where someone
that
lost
question,
the defamation
the statement was
case
made or
in the
published
UK
by
where the
Ms.
standards
Heard?
are way easier
Answer,
and won it in
yes.
America?
Question. The statement was
Holy
about
fuck.
Mr. Depp. Answer. Yes. Question. The statement was false. Answer.
That's crazy.
Yes. Question. The statement has a defamatory implication about Mr. Depp. Answer. Yes.
That's
Question.
crazy.
The defamatory implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer. Yes. Question. Due to circumstances surrounding the publication of the statement, it conveyed a defamatory implication to someone who saw it other than Mr. Depp. Answer. Yes. Do you find that Mr.
This doesn't
Depp
take a-
has
this doesn't
proven
create a
by
legal
clear and
precedent, but it's a
convincing
precedent in the
evidence
sense that, like,
that
it's
Ms.
an attitude
Heard
shift.
acted with actual malice? Answer. Yes.
Bro, she
3.
is so
As
fucked.
to the statement appearing in the op-ed entitled "A
UK was a libel
Transformative
case against
Moment
the Sun,
for Women"
but it doesn't
in the
matter because the
Washington
same
Post print
it's a harder
edition
standard to prove.
and the online op-ed,
That's crazy.
Amber Heard, I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change. In the Washington Post online edition. Quote, I had the rare vantage point of seeing in real time how institutions protect men accused of abuse. End quote. Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes. Has Mr. Depp proven by a greater weight of the evidence that question, the statement was made or published by Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Mr. Depp? Answer, yes.
Well, I guess he
Question.
didn't just win the public.
The statement was false.
I guess he didn't win just the
Answer,
public court of
yes.
opinion, boys. I guess he won in the
Question,
fucking
statement
actual
has
court
a
too.
defamatory implication
Insane.
about Mr. Depp. Answer, yes. Question, the defamatory
Insanity.
implication was designed and intended by Ms. Heard. Answer, yes. Question, due to circumstances surrounding the publication of this statement, it conveyed a
Bro, the moral of the
defamatory
story is,
implication
listen, if you're an
to
abusive
someone
person,
who
don't
saw
write a
it
fucking
other than
article
Mr. Depp.
about being a
Answer,
victim of domestic
yes.
violence.
Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven by clear and convincing evidence
That's all I'm
that
gonna
Ms.
say.
Heard acted with actual malice?
Even if you yourself
Answer,
are a victim
yes.
of domestic violence in certain points, don't be a violent domestic abuser
As against
and then
Amber
fucking
Heard,
write an
we,
article
the
about how you
jury,
were the victim,
award compensatory damages
Because if they had
in the
settled
amount
this-
of $10 million.
like they originally
As
did.
against Amber Heard,
And she didn't
we, the
fucking
jury,
go on this
award
conquest,
punitive damages
this would not
in
have
the
happened.
amount of $5 million.
Straight up.
In civil case number CL 2019-2911.
Also, those
Ms.
lawyers are
Heard's
the worst
claim
lawyers in
against
America.
Mr.
Like,
Depp.
literally.
1. As to this
Didn't you say
statement,
she would win, though?
appearing
I
in
said
the
there's
April
no
8,
fucking
2020
shot, given the
online
standard and
edition
how
of the
much
Daily
higher it
Mail.
is in the United
Quote,
States. This has
Amber
never
Heard
happened
and her
before.
friends in the media
Where, like, a
used
similar
fake
court
sexual
case has been
violence
won in the
allegations
UK where the
as
standard's
both
on
a
the other
sword
party
and
and
shield,
lost.
depending
in
on
the,
their
uh,
needs.
in
They
the
have
United
selected
States.
some of her sexual violence hoax facts as the sword, inflicting them on
Wild.
the public and Mr. Depp. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no. 2. As to this statement appearing in the April 27, 2020 online edition of the Daily Mail, quote, Quite simply, this was an ambush, a hoax. They set Mr. Depp up by calling the cops, but the first attempt did not do the trick. The officers came to the penthouses, thoroughly searched and interviewed, and left after seeing no damage to face or property.
I mean, that part is, these
so
are
Amber
normal.
and her friends spilled a little wine and roughed the place up.
This part is 100%.
Got their story straight under the direction of a lawyer and publicist, and then placed a second call to 911, end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, yes.
Yeah.
Has Ms. Heard proven by a greater weight of the evidence
100%.
that question, Mr. Waldman, while acting as an agent for Mr. Depp, made or published the statement? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was about Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was seen by someone other than Ms. Heard? Answer, yes. Question, the statement was false? Answer, yes. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven, by clear and convincing evidence, that the statement by Mr. Waldman was made with actual malice? Answer, yes. 3. As to this statement, appearing in the April 27th, 2020 article of the Daily Mail, quote, "We've reached the beginning of the end of Ms. Heard's abuse hoax against Johnny Depp," end quote. Do you find that Ms. Heard has proven all the elements of defamation? Answer, no. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award compensatory damages in the amount of $2 million. As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
Does either side wish to have the jury polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Jamie?
Damn, that's enough. That's enough
Members
money.
of the jury,
That she has
if
that.
this is your verdict,
You don't have
please
50.
answer yes. If this is not your verdict, please answer no.
Okay, so
Juror number 6. Yes. Juror number 10.
Yes.
Juror number 15.
Yes.
Juror number 16.
Yes.
Juror number 22.
okay, that
Juror
was
number 27. Juror number
Hassan's
29.
thing is like, if you're a victim and dare to fight back, you better not
I
speak
do
up or you
find that
deserve
the
to
jury's
lose.
verdict
Hey
is-
man, hey, guess what? She did fucking lose, so suck my dick. How about that? Okay, if you're a victim, like, no, dumbass. Why do you assume that she is the victim in that situation? Did you not watch the fucking court case in any meaningful capacity? Get fucked, you fucking femcel bitch. Okay, shut the
So
fuck
I'm
up.
going to have you go back to the jury deliberation room for one more
I can't win
time,
with
and then we'll
anybody.
release you
Everybody
from there,
hates
okay?
me. Incels
All right,
hate
thank
me.
you.
Radfems hate me. I gave you my take from the fucking jump. And I even told you that I might have a personal bias in this fucking situation, given a similar situation that I had found myself in a prior relationship. Suck my dick, okay? Be reasonable. Be reasonable, okay? Be reasonable. Be fucking reasonable.
Okay. In accordance with law, I will amend the punitive damages award to the statutory cap of $350,000 on Mr. Depp's award, okay?
I still can't comprehend
I will
how
set this down
fucking
for entry of an
they
order,
established a
and can do it on
standard
June
that was
24th
so
at 10 a.m. if
incredibly
that's
fucking
available.
difficult in the
All right, so
United
Mr. Chu, if you could
United
prepare
States
that
court
order
case.
and then circulate it to Ms. Brederhoff.
In a
and we can
United
have
States
all the
court.
Objections noted on it. All right.
We'll do that, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
All right. And if I get it before that date,
By
I'll
the
take it
way,
off the
they
docket.
did kind of say
Okay?
both were being
All right,
abusive to
again,
one another.
thank
Is
you
Johnny
to all
Depp
the
not there? Not
attorneys,
sure why I'm
for
asking
your
you directly. Is he a
professionalism,
personal line or
and,
something?
you're
He's not
welcome
there. He's
to
in
come to my
England,
courtroom anytime.
I think.
Well, give me a few weeks, but then you can come anytime, okay?
There was
All
a
right.
lot of
Court is
evidence.
adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What do you mean? There was a lot of evidence that Amber Heard abused Johnny Depp. What are you talking about? There was one instance. There were two instances, one that had like shaky evidence, one that had conclusive evidence, in my opinion, because of the inconsistent testimony that Johnny Depp was being physically abusive. There were more instances where Amber Heard was physically abusive to Johnny Depp. But the most important part about this court case was that it was a situation where a marriage counselor that fucking treated both of them, that had personal relationships with both of them, okay, that actually gave her professional opinion on the fucking stand and literally said that this was a situation where there was mutual abuse. However, Amber Heard knowingly would routinely put Johnny Depp in circumstances that he couldn't even physically get out of. And when he tried to physically exit altercations, every single time they had an argument, she would escalate to fucking violence and physical contact. This was also proven by Amber Heard. This was proven by Amber Heard in a phone conversation with Johnny Depp, where Amber Heard literally said, I only hit you. I didn't slap. It wasn't like that big of a slap. It wasn't a punch. It was just a little hit. Who's going to believe you? Who's going to believe you, Johnny? This was my fucking take from day one. Okay? But a lot of you refuse to comprehend fucking nuance. And I also told you that Johnny Depp, which by the way, I still do think is a weirdo fucking theater kid, for the record, a weirdo theater kid, and was physically abusive to Amber Heard in at least one of these 14 circumstances that was used in the fucking UK court and in this one as well. But that doesn't change the reality that he himself was a victim of domestic violence, as I told you time and time again. And not only that, I thought it was fucked up that you legit said Johnny wouldn't have won. I did not think Johnny Depp would have won this. In the American court system, the First Amendment is profoundly important, okay? This has never happened, in my opinion. I don't think this has ever happened. We looked at famous instances of defamation. We looked at famous instances of defamation suits in the United States of America. There was only one instance where someone actually settled out of court but never actually won damages in a defamation suit in the United States of America between two high-profile people.
A huge crowd cheers went up here. The crowd cheering Johnny, Johnny, clearly heavily tilted in favor of Johnny Depp outside the courtroom.
This is the Afghanistan
right
of feminists.
And so they're still standing outside. I imagine they are going to be here waiting for Johnny
This is
Depp's
crazy.
team to come out.
This is crazy. He's a weirdo theater kid that won, damn it. I mean, they're both fucking weirdo theater kids, and they were both toxic as fuck. I was saying there was a lot of evidence against Heard. That's why he won. No, there was a lot of evidence against Heard in the sense that, like, Heard definitely fucking lied in a bunch of the testimony. Okay? She did. She 100% lied in a bunch of her fucking instances of domestic abuse. She was not a fucking very good... She no longer was seen as, like, a reasonable person once it was pretty obvious that, like, a medical professional that looked at her fucking trauma and documented that she had no visible fucking bruising... It's done after that. If you are Amber Heard's own fucking friend and you have no reason to literally defend Amber Heard, if you have no reason to defend Amber Heard, or if you have no reason to attack Amber Heard or say something that's inconsistent with Amber Heard's testimony, and you still fucking wrote that in your like notes after she said she had like her fucking nose broken, after she said she had 2 black eyes, after she had her hair fucking ripped out, and the fucking nurse didn't see that, it's done. Who the fuck's gonna believe you after that? Okay? That is and people need to personally understand that, like, no, there are some people that lie. Like, believe women has never meant believe women unconditionally across the board. How many times have I said this? It means don't reflexively disbelieve women. And I didn't reflexively disbelieve Amber Heard in this circumstance. But after looking at all this fucking shit for the past month or so, as it went on and on and on, we all recognized that, at least most of us recognized that, like, Amber Heard's testimony was a little inconsistent. She says she felt like her nose was broken. The nurse dropped off meds, didn't do a fucking scalp examination. Jesus Christ, his take is bad. There are literally more instances. There are literally more fucking instances where there is like additional evidence from outside parties, whether they be like Johnny Depp, people that work with Johnny Depp or Amber Heard, that agree with fucking Johnny Depp or that side with Johnny Depp in this situation. So that's it. Yeah, she didn't, I guess Amber Heard's friend didn't do a black eye exam, famously. Have you ever met a medical professional? Do you know any nurses? Nurses can fucking figure out what's wrong with you by your gait, okay? Like, this is what they do. This is their job. They can literally look at you, and when they're in a personal, when they're in fucking one-to-one contact with you, you think they're not going to fucking see someone's nose being broken? Like, don't try to fucking defend that and be like, oh, it actually was broken, really. Yeah, her nose was broken, and that's why she didn't get any fucking medical... In none of the circumstances went and got, like, medical help. In any of the circumstances where, like, she should have gotten medical help. Anyway. To clear it up for everyone, the only part of the countersuit she won was Depp's lawyer called her abuse allegations a hoax publicly, which was stupid of him. They said no to Depp himself defaming her. It's partial liability for him, full liability for her. She hard lost. The perfect storm for winning defamation. You had an actor with a lot of mainstream America grew up watching love versus an ex who showed herself to be more violent in way more aggressive and engaging ways. Other defamation cases aren't beloved pirates. This was weighted to win with how much she admitted to hitting him and escalating. Yeah, I think all of this could have been absolutely avoided if Amber Heard didn't want to fucking, swing over the public attention to her side by writing a fucking article, being goaded by the ACLU or not, I don't know, but like writing a fucking article about how she was a victim of domestic violence in the hands of fucking Johnny Depp, or if she didn't go all the way to the fucking UK to defend the integrity of the Sun, a Rupert Murdoch dish rag, okay? Never forget that the part of the reason why this started was literally because Amber Heard was like, I'm going to take the time out of my fucking day to go defend the Sun in the United Kingdom. And she did. Now, of course, everyone is going to focus on this side. The media is going to focus on how, like, after Drew heard a string of texts from Johnny Depp saying he wanted to burn Amber Heard, he would fuck her burnt corpse and make sure she's dead, they decided Heard defamed Depp and acted with malice. First and foremost, that's why I said Johnny Depp's a fucking asshole, okay? He is. He's an asshole. He's 100% a fucking asshole. He's a theater kid, and he's fucking crazy, okay? And all these people that made him seem like he was a perfect victim are unironically hurting themselves in confusion, okay? He was not. He was not a perfect victim, but he's not supposed to be a perfect victim. But he was still a victim of domestic violence. And not only that, he was also presented as like the singular act, the singular force of violent behavior in this otherwise, mutually abusive fucking relationship. Oof. Take the gay test now. I'm going to do it in a little bit. Hold on. In comparison to Christy Mack's testimony from JCS, you can see how Amber's case come across as completely disingenuous. Were you ready for idiots to be like, you were wrong for the next 48 hours? No, I don't care. This issue is like, if anyone comes in here and says you were wrong, I don't know what to fucking tell them, especially because like I literally have said 30-70 since day one that Amber Heard is 70% responsible for the domestic violence and Johnny Depp is 30% responsible for the violence in that situation. And that literally from day one, I've been talking about the defamation standards being incredibly fucking high while still maintaining the position that Johnny Depp at least fucking won in the court of public opinion regardless, making him showing to the rest of the country that he was also a victim of domestic abuse. There will be no precedent set from this because it's a civil case, but ultimately, the disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence still was not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. It's a setback. It's a setback o'clock at a time when a woman... No, dude. No, this is not fucking true. It's a setback on the clock if you're fucking abusive as a woman to your male partner and then turn around and make yourself come across like the singular victim of domestic violence, okay? Yeah, if you were going to do that, then yeah, it's true. Now, are fucking incels going to go buck wild? Yes. Do you need to be fucking balanced in the way that you approach the subject matter? Absolutely. Because it's not like women have a fucking easy ass time when coming out against their abusers, when coming out against people who have violently abused them, who have sexually assaulted them. Of course not. And I'm precogging this right now, okay? I'm pre-watching what is going to happen. In the upcoming days, you are going to see Radfems go fucking bananas mode, okay? You're going to see Vanity Fair, Elle, all of these other outlets like Good Morning America, like every other fucking mainstream media outlet. Maybe Good Morning America might side with Johnny Depp a little bit, but like they're all going to go fucking bananas mode talking about how like, Johnny Depp was violent actually and the court was wrong, yada, 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 all this other stuff. And that's going to piss off the incels even further and people who have been watching this nonstop on the internet even fucking further and make it and draw the rift between mainstream and like new media further and further away. And people are going to go fucking brutal. People are going to get even more brutal than before. The media outlets will support Heard, and it will make online incels feel they're completely alone. No, ultimately, the right wing is already taking advantage of this. They're already fucking talking about this. Amber Heard just destroyed Believe All Women, and thus ends the Me Too movement. Hashtag Johnny Depp v. Amber Heard. R.I.P. Believe All Women. And what I'm saying in this situation is that just because one woman fucking lied, just because an anecdote happened, and one woman lied, and made herself seem like the singular victim in an otherwise toxic relationship where she was definitely domestically abusive to her male partner, does not change the reality that the court system is still heavily slanted to against women, and the criminal justice system across the board is still heavily slanted against women, and that they have a very hard time coming out and speaking out on these issues. And a situation like this is certainly not going to make it easier, okay? But yes, the online space is going to be completely fucking unbearable for the next month or so. Just buckle up, strap on. If you're in this community, it's going to be even worse for us overall because I'll probably be getting fucking hit from the incels. I'll probably be getting hit from the fucking femcels. I'll be getting hit from both sides in this situation because I had a balanced and reasonable approach to the situation. 10 million compensatory, 5 million punitive on statements in an op-ed that are literally only about herself and her experience are objectively true. What a farce. Johnny Depp out for drinks on the Quayside with 3 million people live stream the verdict of a defamation case. Newcastle is massive. So while I simultaneously believe that like Johnny Depp was a victim of domestic violence, as I've said time and time fucking again, he won a defamation case, but he still lost a case that deemed him a certified wife beater. I will take the opinion of the High Court of the UK 100 times more seriously than the 6 fucking regular ass people who weren't even sequestered and instead exposed to the smear campaign. Oh my God, dude. Dude, that fucking High Court UK ruling was fucking insane too. While technically true, because at least there was conclusive evidence in one of the fucking 14 incidents, the fucking judge literally said, even in circumstances where Amber Heard openly admitted to being violent, the judge was like, yeah, it doesn't matter because like, Johnny Depp was the more violent one, the more violent party. Even in a one where like his fucking finger was lobbed off, dude. That's psychotic. That was insane. I mean, I said that from day one too. I'm pretty out of the loop on the details of the case. How is it defamatory for Amber Heard to say I was abused if she was in fact abused, even if she also abused Johnny too? I just don't see how they're mutually exclusive and how that counts as lying to the press. I think the lawyers did a pretty fucking bad job overall. I think that is what that comes down to. I think what it comes down to is basically like the lawyers doing literally the absolute worst job. A jury has sanctioned Johnny Depp's abuse of his ex-wife, punishing her for speaking out about her experiences of abuse. This will silence women, and it is meant to. If women can't speak out about their experiences of gender abuse without incurring ruinous defamation suits, then functionally that speech by women is not free. The jury verdict was affected by media exposure. Let's not lie. I'm sure, but you're not going to get the answers without watching a month of trial. Dude, we already looked at literally every single piece of evidence on this stream. What are you talking about? I've looked at the I have looked at the evidence. I have looked at the fucking like I've covered this I've covered the bare bones. I've covered the bare bones of this this trial before. Why are you more mad at the femcel than the dumbass right-wing tweets your bias is showing? Wait, you think I'm not angry at the fucking right-wing taking advantage of this? And did you not hear me yell at these people fucking lying and making it seem as though like men can't be abused, or not men can't be abused, sorry, that making it seem like this is a destruction of the fucking Me Too movement or whatever. House Judiciary. Oh my God, these guys are disgusting. Also, the reason why I fucking yell at femcels is because, like, you come across like this is going to be a right-wing, left-wing thing, which is really frustrating. Because this is going to be a right-wing, left-wing thing, which is really frustrating because, like, it's not as, like, easily digestible as, like, oh, the left-wing thinks this and the right-wing thinks that. The TERFs and femcells on Tumblr are already going at it. It's gonna get ugly. Yeah, we already covered the Amber Heard. We already covered the Amber Heard testimony. I think people should now chill on her. She got her sentence, and maybe she can change now. Hasan literally had the RIP believe all women tweet up. Wait, what? Yeah. Why are you hyper focusing on me right now? Go fucking I don't know. Go criticize the criminal justice system, okay? Go criticize the fucking justice system in general. If you're a femcel and you're in here yelling at me when I also recognize that Johnny Depp was physically abusive, at least in one of the circumstances, and you're fucking yelling at me instead of, I don't know, the judges or whatever, you're unproductive and you're only fucking, you're only in here to make yourself come across like, you know, you make yourself feel a little bit better about the fucking fat L that Amber Heard took, specifically because she did lie. Johnny's statement. You were literally yelling at the alt-right tweets, and 10 seconds later, some idiot was like, why aren't you angry at the alt-right? They are not a serious person. Yeah. Amber Heard is already speaking to the fucking press about this. Oh, no, we already saw this. It's the same take. A statement from Johnny Depp via his spokesperson. Jury awarded Depp $15 million and Heard $2 million in the defamation case and countersuit Wednesday afternoon. Read the statement here. 6 years ago, my life, the life of my children, the lives of those closest to me, and also the lives of the people who for many, many years have supported and believed me were forever changed, all in the blink of an eye. False, very serious, and criminal allegations were levied at me via the media, which triggered an endless barrage of hateful content. Although no charges were ever brought against me, it had already traveled through the world twice within a nanosecond, and it had a seismic impact on my life and my career. And 6 years later, the jury gave me my life back. I'm truly humbled. My decision to pursue this case, knowing very well the height of the legal hurdles that I would be facing and the inevitable worldwide spectacle into my life, was only made after considerable thought. From the very beginning, the goal of bringing this case was to reveal the truth, regardless of the outcome. See, that's what I was saying. Like, that's literally what I was saying. That Johnny Depp's purpose for this incredibly public trial was specifically to fucking correct the record and to show, at least wherever he could, his side of the circumstance. He might be a fucking weirdo. He might be a toxic person. He might be abusive even. Okay? But ultimately, he was, in my opinion, undeniably a victim of domestic violence. I don't think he was lying about that. Okay? And what people don't understand and what people can't comprehend in this situation, what people are like being really mind-numbing about this on the other side that really frustrates me personally is that, like, Johnny Depp's abuse in the hands of Amber Heard going unnoticed, or as a matter of fact, people fucking turning around and saying like, oh no, fuck Johnny Depp, he's a piece of shit. Like, actually, you are playing into patriarchal attitudes. The assumption that men have to be perfect victims when they're faced with domestic violence is a silly one. The assumption that men can't be fucking victims of domestic abuse, the assumption that men can't be victims of domestic abuse in the hands of women is unironically a patriarchal talking point. And I did see a lot of that. As a matter of fact, I tweeted about it like a month ago, and people didn't yell at me back then, but I'm sure people will yell at me now about it. Here it is. This is what I said on April 26th. The very notion that men can't be victims of domestic abuse is straight up a consequence of patriarchy, seeing a lot of that being thrown around, and it's very strange. There you go. I think it's defamation because what she stated was in bad faith. This was a defamation trial, not a domestic abuse trial. Regardless of the complexity and the nuances of this type of trial, makes it easy for people to use the verdict to support their own agenda. Yeah. Why will the incels be pissed? No, I think incels are celebrating right now. They're doing victory laps for the most part. To be fair, though, incels have been on this for a very long time. I used to not watch this shit. I even admitted like my faults in the beginning of this trial for personally never paying attention to this stuff when it was happening in the UK court case, like one way or the other. I didn't like personally pay attention to Amber Heard's claims either, to be fair, originally, but this has been going on for a very, very long time, right? And I didn't cover this because like the only people that fucking pushed for this, the only people that pushed for this shit were incels on the internet. Most of the other Twitch streamers are only watching because it's easy content with big viewership, not because they care. Exactly. This man, strong, violent, and woman weak is harmful to women. Amber being held accountable for her actions is ultimately a good thing for feminism. It means women aren't inherently victims. So, like, people are not seeing that as that. People are seeing this as, like, another perfect victim. Amber Heard was a perfect victim in this situation, and, like, she was fucking abused in the misogynistic criminal justice system is, like, found her guilty in this circumstance. And I think that is... a frustrating predicament. Legal Eagle probably agrees with your surprise about the verdict. Yeah, well, that is definitely a verdict. I can say that much. Yeah, I agree with Legal Eagle. Reddit was popping about this stuff a year ago. The audio clip of her has been out there for a very long time. No, I know it has been. And the only fucking channels... Why do you always feel the need to qualify it when you defend Depp? What do you mean? Of course I have to fucking qualify when I defend Depp. Ultimately, in the overwhelming majority of instances, regardless of what this fucking defamation trial showed, in the overwhelming majority of instances, there are plenty more women who are not believed when they actually come out about their abuse or sexual assault. That's just the reality. That is statistically the reality. As a woman, you are more likely to be sexually assaulted and not heard than actually lie about being sexually assaulted or abused, right? That's just the truth. Like, that's literally the truth. Now, having said that, people do actually end up using these kinds of instances, like these kinds of singular anomalies, as like the main thing because it corresponds to their worldview that like women are always lying, don't believe them, and yada yada yada. But in this situation, Johnny Depp was personally victimized, so I do find both sides. I hate to fucking be a centrist, but I do find both sides to be deeply fucking frustrating in the way that they are approaching this case, in the way that like they have gone completely fucking apeshit bananas mode on the one hand with like the stand-em around Johnny Depp, and also on bananas mode on the other side with like the femcells being like, Johnny Depp was not a fucking victim, fuck him, he's a piece of shit. Like, you're being crazy. How would you know that statistically when it's a matter of he said, she said? You can't quantify it? Okay, dude. Yeah, no such studies have been conducted on this. There's a lot of people in the Middle East like me than femcells. I think Depp was emotionally and in at least one case physically abusive. So I think it's insane she lost the defamation case, but I also think she was very abusive. I think the reason why she ended up losing the defamation case was because, one, her fucking team was really bad. Like, her team was really bad. Her testimony was unconvincing, and she basically showed that she was not a credible witness. Okay, that's it. If you showcase that you're not a credible witness, it's
so
over.
Grateful to the jury for their careful deliberation, to the judge and the court staff who have devoted an enormous amount of time and resources towards this case.
Our judicial system is predicated on each person's right to have his or her case heard, and we were honored, truly honored, to assist Mr. Depp in ensuring that his case was fairly considered throughout the trial. We are also most pleased that the trial has resonated for so many people in the public who value truth and justice. Now that the jury has reached its conclusive verdict, it's time to turn the page and look to the future. Thank you all so much, thanks to the jury.
Thank you so much.
Guys, have you spoken to Johnny? How is he feeling? How's Johnny feeling?
Will Johnny and Amber ever speak to each other again?
Ms. Vasquez, is this the end of the matter? Ms. Vasquez, will there be any more legal action?
Is Mr. Johnny Depp going to run for office?
I mean, people are like, here's the thing. People are not like fucking. So when people say, oh, we care about this because we care about domestic violence, or we care about this because we care about like, defamation. We care about this, whatever. Like, they're fucking lying, okay? The reason why Camille Vasquez has 100,000 or 300,000 fucking followers on a fan account on TikTok is not because they truly care about domestic violence or because of like whether they care like men can be victimized or not. It's because they're fucking psychos with nothing else going on in their lives, okay? That's the reason. Because we have a deeply unhealthy parasocial relationship with celebrities, okay? And this was, this was a perfect fucking powder keg of pathology on the internet, okay? So just remember that. It's not like these guys are like defenders and moral arbiters of the truth. Like, come on. That's just the intellectualizing that you are adding on to your morbid curiosity, which is understandable. You can admit that you have morbid curiosity and a fascination in this sort of circumstance. It's like interesting stuff. I get it. Okay? You watch it as sport, and it was a fun experience for all these other people. Like, keep shitting on the femcells, but after you watched all the evidence for trial, you didn't listen to Amber Heard's psychologist clips regarding the 6-second at the top of the hour testimony. Fuck you! God damn it, dude. So people following you are losers too? Dude. I'm not talking about you personally, okay? Please stop fucking freaking the fuck out, dude, okay? I'm saying it's understandable to fucking have this kind of curiosity when you have nothing else going on in your life. Okay, but at the very least, I try to like cover shit that is like a little bit more important than just this, even though I do cover this shit too. Okay? Not as much, obviously, as like other people, because I think it's irrelevant in the grand scheme of things in comparison to like, I don't know, systemic issues that impact society and marginalize people in general. But, you know, what the fuck do I know? Okay, you're getting vague posted real hard today. Blocking him isn't enough. I need to watch his hairline recede. Oh, they're talking about Johnny Depp. Fuck you, dude. Not me. Well said. A perfect powder keg of pathology on the internet? Yeah. I know plenty of full-grown ass adults with families and jobs still completely staying up to date on this case. So fucking funny. Dude, it's the OJ case. Like, it's like a more appealing OJ case, okay? It's like it's a more palatable OJ case, okay? Nothing is more important than this. Stop capping. Ruthless Turtis at 159. Thank you. Maximum issues 350 case, so the judge lowered it. You're right. I'm capping. There's literally nothing more important than this trial, for sure. For Amber Heard, maybe. Anyway, the only person I know that's really into this case IRL still brings up the Jussie Smollett thing. No, I've been around a lot of Normans. A lot of Normans love talking about this. This is something that I've talked to a lot of fucking Normans about. Straight up. Emily Bacon literally just said it's the biggest case since OJ too. Yeah, it is. It is the biggest case since OJ, for sure. Isn't the jury's decision completely contradictory? How the fuck can they rule that Amber Heard defamed Depp, but also that his lawyer calling her allegations a hoax is also defamatory? Yeah, I don't exactly understand how that works in that situation. Although people shitting on others watching this while they probably go home and watch paint peel in their shit apartment. No, I think this is the level of curiosity associated with the incident is definitely insane. I mean, think about it, dude. Like, actual world-changing events happen, and it's like it's not something that people tune into with this fervor, with this much fervor.